Slasher Flesh and Blood is the 4th season of the Slasher anthology series created by Aaron Martin. The first 3 volumes are on Netflix, but I had to get Hollywood Suite, which is like an add-on mini subscription for Amazon Prime. That's how I'm able to watch it. They have 4 and 5. AMC has the new one called Hell Motel. Anyways, Slasher Flesh and Blood focuses on the Galloway family. They are a very weird, rich family. The patriarch, Spencer, has invited everyone to their island estate with the mansion in order for them to do games because he is dying of cancer and he wants them to compete. There'll only be one person left after the competition who will inherit the company and his fortune, and they don't tell you what the fortune is or what the company is. It's all very vague. We're focusing mainly on 3 different aspects. There's the present day where they have to do these games with a executor there. Her name's Dr. Trin. She's taking care of Spencer. And then we've got a whole bunch of flashbacks to sort of develop all the different characters and how they are all messed up because Spencer was a terrible father who pitted them against each other even though they didn't have any beef with each other. And then there's also the new element that someone has hijacked the sort of game and made it so that every time someone loses the competition, they are killed by a masked killer, which I nicknamed the Gentleman, man in a sort of suit, gloves, and a weird mask who shows up and starts taking the game to dangerous levels. So overall, this is a very weak season of Slasher. Not because of anything too egregious. I really liked the introduction of David Cronenberg. He plays Spencer. He's very wicked in his role. He kind of outshines the others because he's such a domineering force. Everyone else is okay. We've got his main children's, there's Seamus. He's got a wife named Christy and their adopted daughter Afra. She's got Pica. That whole subplot with that family was taken from a real life story, so it was kind of cliche. And there's also another one going on with his new wife, who the kids don't like. She was the nurse of his late wife, and then he married her. And she's got her own little secret, of course, which was another taken from real life, so it's kind of like recycled storylines. And there's also an illegitimate child who who shows up and wants to compete. Really good actress there. And then there's a few others, and there's Jaden and some other people in there, and they want to compete. Just some of the stuff in this series doesn't make sense. Just time-wise, they have the great concept. They're all on the island alone. There's a killer. You don't know who it is. They have to play these ridiculous games, but there's a point in the second episode where someone disappears, and then the games continue, and they're all automated or something. Like, it makes no sense because there's basically, like, they'll just have a noise. They'll go over to a certain part of the house, and then an auto recording of Spencer's just like, oh, well, you guys have to do this thing now or whatever. And there's even like a scene where some of the characters decide to just break into the final game and do it, not the final game. They go to this bunker. It's like a safe house. They break in, drink the champagne. They should be the winner. However, Spencer has a trap set up that would kill everyone in the room except for one person. So that doesn't make sense either. So like they cut forward for, I don't even understand that part of the story, to be honest. It's really jumbled, and the last 2 episodes really throw everything out the window. It's really over the top and really not even over the top. I mean, it's just very disappointing. Some of the direction was pretty awful too. Like some of the chase scenes are shaky cam. Some of the reason why we watch Slasher is not for the cerebral storytelling or the acting. It's for the kills. And the kills are pretty darn gruesome this time around. They are still pretty shocking. The gore is top notch. I just felt the story definitely wavered at the end, and it was really weak in the final 2 episodes. And just the basic concept of them still doing all of these little games while someone's hunting them doesn't make sense, because who's setting up these games? And it just really just kind of like petered off at the end there. So not the strongest season of Slasher. But, I mean, purists will want to finish it off. It's an anthology, so it's still cut off from the other seasons. And I'll start Slasher Season 5 Ripper soon.